And because Mrs. Slater has found a robin's nest with eggs in it, I thought we would read this story called A Nest Full of Eggs by Priscilla Jenkins. It's a really good one. It says, "Listen, cheer up, cheer up, cheer up. That is the song of a robin. It must be spring. Up in a tree outside my window, a pair of American robins is very busy. They are gathering dry weeds and twigs. They work carefully but quickly. It's almost time." The mom weaves the weeds and twigs together with bits of mud that dry like glue. She adds more mud, pressing it with her breast into a cup shape. Then she lines the bottom of the cup with a bed of soft grasses. There, the nest is strong, safe, and snug. Now it is ready. You see all those pictures? I'm going to show you a live video of how they make their nest too. It's pretty cool. Over the next few days, the mom robin lays 4 beautiful blue eggs in the nest. She is sitting on the nest now, keeping the eggs warm. Her mate is close by, the dad. He sings loudly, warning other robins to stay away. So I'm wondering if Mrs. Slater's nest is going to have 4 eggs in it. We'll see. In each egg is a tiny new life. It is growing very fast. The yellow yolk is its liquid food. The clear albumin, which we call the white of an egg, is the watery cushion. Day after day, the mom robin sits on the eggs, patiently waiting. And then over here, they're looking at the egg like we did yesterday. It says it must be nice and warm in there. I bet it is. It says 3 days. After 3 days, the life begins to look like a head, a backbone, a heart, and eyes. Already the heart is beating. 5 days. After 5 days, a beak, 2 wings, 2 legs, and a tail are taking shape. It is beginning to look like a baby bird in there, just like ours yesterday when we candled our chicken eggs. So this is the robin egg. After about 8 days, the robin is completely formed right down to its toes. By the 12th day, the robin has grown so big it is squeezed inside the egg. It's used up all the food and space. That's how our chickens will be here pretty soon too. Listen, beep, 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 beep. A tiny beak is breaking through an eggshell. The eggs are hatching. Crack! Out rolls a baby robin. Soon there are 4 wobbly little robins in the nest. Their parents feed them worms, berries, seeds, and insects. But the hungry nestlings are always peeping and squawking for more food. And here they are. They're looking out their window saying, "Good morning." In a few days, the baby robins open their eyes. Soft, warm down feathers begin to appear on their bodies. Then bigger feathers grow and cover the down. They keep the robins dry and give them color and shape. About 14 days after hatching, the robins have grown their wing and tail feathers. These are their flight feathers, the feathers that they will use to fly. Feathers are light but strong. They are what makes a bird so different from all the other creatures on earth. Only birds have feathers. Feathers come in many sizes, shapes, and colors. And you know, today if you're outside, that's something you could look for on the ground are some feathers. And here's a picture of all different kinds of feathers. I like to collect feathers here at the Nature Center too. I have quite a few. I even have the peacock one in the middle there too. So maybe you can look for some. Robins, like all birds, take good care of their feathers. They comb them and straighten them with their beaks, and they clean them by taking baths in water or dust. It says if we were birds, this would be our bath, and they're sitting in the sandbox. That would be silly. Now the young robins are ready to leave the nest, but they are not good flyers yet. They are still learning. For the next few weeks, their parents stay close to them and bring them food. And sometimes we'll see them on the ground hopping around, and they might have a little bit of fluffy feathers left. Those are those young robins learning how to fly. Soon the robins are ready to fly and hunt on their own. Now they can take care of themselves. Next spring, they will find mates and have nests of their own. It says birds all over the world. There are about 9,000 different kinds of birds. Each kind of bird makes a nest in its own special way. Birds usually hide their nests where they blend with nature's colors. And then over here, it kind of shows us some different nests. So if you're looking again for nests, you can look. It says there's one, the whippoorwill, a gathering of leaves on the forest floor. The northern oriole, which is a cool one you can look for here at the park. It's a woven pouch that hangs up in the tree. It's like a basket hanging in the tree way up high. The flicker usually makes a hole in the tree. Ooh, and the peregrine falcon, he has a scrape on a rocky cliff top. That'd be kind of scary. Can you see him over here? And then the eagle's nest, probably my favorite, is a gigantic nest of sticks, like 6 foot. Like we could lay in it. It would be cool. And the grebe, they have a floating platform on the water. The hummingbird's got the tiniest one, a woven cup of plants and spider silk. That'd be so cool to find. The barn swallow, sometimes they make me mad because they put a cup of mud just about everywhere, and they have babies just about anywhere. A scooped out hollow in the sand is how the ostrich lays its eggs. And then a house wren, they're so funny, they'll make a nest anywhere, even in an old shoe hanging on the wall. Hee hee. You can help robins build their nest. It says in the spring, leave some grass clippings and bits of yarn and string in your yard. Look for the robins picking them up. Watch where they go. You may be able to find their nest. Help the robins feel safe by not going too close to the nest or touching it. See if you can tell if the eggs have hatched. So hopefully Mrs. Slater is going to keep us updated on her nest by her house. As the summer ends in late September, the days grow shorter. The robins fly south or they migrate. They know when it's time to leave and when winter is coming. Thank goodness we're just starting in the spring here. But robins always return. We always listen for their cheer up, cheer up, cheer up. Spring is here again. I always listen for them and look for them eating those worms. So I'll show you a couple other videos there, and we'll take off our next ring on our chickens and see what's growing in there today. Hope you're having a great day.